watching Scrapple TV.
Papa, won't you let me go to town with you? Papa, I'm feeling so down and blue. Just gotta come around, please do. Papa, won't you let me go to town with you?
Tonight we're at my book release party, which appears a lot like a concert because I wrote a book about Bobbie Gentry's 1967 album, Ode to Billie Joe. And instead of just reading for a few minutes with some wine and cubes of cheese, instead I wanted to recreate the album. Every book in the 33 1/3 series is about one important album, and so my album is about Ode to Billie Joe by Bobbie Gentry that was released in 1967. But it's about more than the album. I kind of used the album as a prism to examine her whole career from the beginning, before her big break came with Capitol, and then I also talk about the Vegas years, which is often not discussed when people think about Bobbie Gentry. She disappeared is the word that most people use. When I called a lot of her former colleagues and friends, of course, trying to ask about what she was like, what working with her was like. Instead, they had all these questions for me. They wanted to know, where is she? Talk to her. Is she doing okay? I was surprised at the extent of the circle of people that didn't know where she was. Bobbie Gentry was one of the first women to write, compose, perform, and produce her own records. So in 1974, Bobbie Gentry told a reporter that she, in fact, produced Ode to Billie Joe and didn't get credit because women didn't get credit in the recording studio at that period of time. I wanted to write about her because I thought it was so interesting that she was had showbiz in her blood, as her friends say, and was so interested in performing, and she did so many different artistic endeavors. She was a composer, she was multi-instrumentalist, she painted. Bobbie Gentry is thought of as a country singer, but really she's a pop composer and theater artist who developed this menagerie of characters, really a lot of female characters. She was very interested in the Southern experience and in the feminine experience, and in the combination of those two things. If I had to list all the people that I needed to thank that had some part in what an amazing musical night this was, and just what an amazing night in general. I would be here all day. And I always used to make fun of musicians who did that. They'd come out and be like, I'd like to thank, I'm so honored. And like, I was going to roll my eyes. But being part of this experience, and literally everyone from Ben Arnold to my stylist / very good friend Tracy, who built this thing on my head, to the musicians, obviously, Underground Arts, WXPN has been amazing. I'm really grateful. So it was super fun.